20 minutes.
Goddamn.
Welcome to the Patreon episode where we are about to make some serious cash.
Very special White Hat Karen
Very
episode.
special live White Hat Karen powered by the lovely folks here on the podcast. Jesus Christ.
All right. First and foremost, now that you're here, you probably watched the free episode and you got here, so you probably have a decent understanding of what's going on. But Will Neff in March almost died last night on in that elevator in the Resorts World Conrad Hotel, the newest hotel on the Las Vegas Strip.
Yep.
That's how they bill it. That's how they sell it. We've been staying here for TwitchCon. And Will, you can give more details on your horrifying experience one more time before we get into it, before Austin makes this fucking phone call.
Yeah, so one more time, we talked about it on the podcast before this, but Marsh and I are in an elevator, loud noise, drops 10 floors, then it freezes. We're there for 5 minutes. The emergency button does not work. I think that's a pretty key detail.
Very key detail.
Afterward, it goes down slowly. We're let off. The girls are traumatized that we're with. And we talked to the security detail. They said that they would reach out to us. They have not reached out. Yeah.
Okay.
They say they would
good
rectify
enough
the
information.
situation.
That's
according
good
to
to
March. So
That's important leverage. I want to be clear. It's very important leverage. When they say they're going to rectify it, they that means they're going to give you something. The fact that they haven't rectified it yet, you've spent a couple days traumatized during your weekend trying to enjoy it without the situation being rectified. Because it's taking this long, that's additional leverage. I just want to let you know.
Okay.
put that other mic next to the phone.
So are you gonna pretend to be me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, let's get started.
Let's
you guys
get
took
into it.
notes, right?
Yep.
You guys took notes with the
Do I
security.
need? Do I need to? Can you hear it? Okay, I'm gonna call the luxury services.
That one is AI.
may be monitored and recorded
Don't worry, I'll get a
for quality
person.
and training purposes. Thank you for calling Resorts World. I'm Red, your digital concierge. How may I assist you today?
Bullshit digital concierge.
Agent. Agent.
One moment while I transfer the call.
Thank you.
Damn, you gotta hit that tone.
Monitored and recorded for quality and training purposes.
Most people, it's about the tone of,
He's got the game face on now.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling Resorts World Las Vegas. This is Ryan speaking. How can I assist?
Hey, Ryan, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Ryan, we had an incident that occurred at the hotel a couple of nights ago, and we've been trying to enjoy our weekend, but unfortunately the incident has not been resolved, and it was a pretty serious one. They let us know that it was going to be rectified, and we still haven't heard back from anybody. And I'd like to maybe get on the phone with somebody that could help us with the situation.
Sure. What's the incident? What is the incident about?
I've got an incident number for you, if that would help. Yeah, it's the reason why the elevator's roped off on the Conrad.
Oh, okay. The elevators at Conrad.
I got an incident number for you, if that would be helpful.
Give me one moment.
So now Austin is entering the first phase of White Hat Karening. He's elevating the situation to a manager.
Notice how his face is so stern.
Yes, the cross-leg posture gives him extra force when he speaks to the help.
Okay. What is the incident number?
Yeah, incident number is 2023-00-10032.
2023.
He's in the
Yep,
zone.
sorry.
This is what he does.
00-10032.
He is so in the element.
001-00132.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2023-001-0032.
Now I wonder if he got the number wrong on purpose the first time just to play mind games there.
Yeah.
The name of the person I'm speaking to?
Mauricio Miranda.
Mauricio. Okay. And this is over the Conrad elevators.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Notice
Is it
how.
okay if I put you on a brief hold, Mauricio?
Please, thank you very much.
Yep.
notice how the person on the other side is also playing a game?
Oh yes, we're
Yeah.
This is
This
the
is
first quarter of a
Very important here, folks.
This is a war of attrition.
Very important here, folks. One of the most fundamental things about White Hat Karen, you need to be careful when you're on mute or when you're on hold. A lot of these customer service lines, they can hear you while you're on hold, so it's important to mute the phone. So a lot of times, yep, I had a customer service. I had a friend that worked at Airbnb as a customer service agent, or maybe one of those Airbnb and Nintendo.
He's got inside guys. He knows people in customer
Yeah.
service.
They can hear you while you're on hold, so a lot of people will talk shit about the situation or
Give up sensitive information.
Yes, give up sensitive information while you're on hold. Very important to stay true to your story
This is espionage.
until
Yeah,
the
this
phone
is
is hung
crazy.
up.
This is spycraft. This is Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Yep.
This is subterfuge.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
This might be the best piece of content
Now,
we've ever made.
what's really important is you got to know what you want out of this. Can I say this? Can I say this? Can I say this?
Wait, you lost another 1,000?
Wait, hold on. Can I say this?
While we
For
were
ref-
on break, he fucking
for
came
reference,
up to me and
folks-
asked me for my remaining chips.
Oh, never mind. For reference, folks, this room costs $8,000 for the
Yeah.
weekend, and he spent $12,000 gambling. Mauricio,
We might censor that second.
what would you hope to accomplish from this?
Yeah, what do you feel about your life? How do you feel?
Guys,
In general.
false line.
But what do you hope to accomplish?
What would you be happy with?
Thank you for holding Mauricio.
Oh, shit,
Yes,
I
hi.
just spoke to security and they were able to pull the incident up. I'm going to be transferring you if that's okay.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
Shit. Oh God, what am I doing?
They know there's multiple people in the room.
Fuck.
We're amateurs.
I'm
This is our
such an
first
amateur.
This is our first White Hat Karen.
Hello, this is Security Operations.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Good. I'm calling in reference to incident 2023-001-0032.
He always disarms them.
And I was told that the situation be rectified, and we're just waiting for what that would be.
Yes, sir. So, did you already email the risk management?
No, we weren't told to do that.
Okay. So they should have told you to do that. Let me know when you're ready to take down.
No, ma'am. I'm sorry. With all due respect, we've dealt with a lot this weekend. We'd like to maybe be able to speak to somebody about this.
That was a judo flip.
Yeah.
So
She tried
if
to
you're
push
gonna
it.
look for any updates like that, we wouldn't be able to provide you with that.
Oh, well, I'm not looking for any updates. I'm looking for them to rectify the situation.
He's put it out there.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, ma'am, I don't know if you know what the situation is, but we were all in an elevator that went into a free fall, and
I'm
so
aware of the situation.
yeah. So I mean, and so what I'm curious about is if and we were told that the situation would be rectified, and we were not told that we had to, send an email, and it's been 48 hours, and we've been waiting to hear back, and
Not 48.
nothing.
Okay, so you have sent the email. To
No,
risk management.
they did. They told us that they didn't tell us about the email.
Okay, so you have not.
No, I've not sent the email.
Okay, so this is how the process works. We give you an incident number, and then you have to email the people explaining the situation, and then they'll be able to give you like updates and then a better solution. If you're looking for anything like comps or like that, that'll just be with the hotel.
Yeah, that yes. Is that somebody that we could speak to?
Let me go ahead and try to transfer you to an MOD. What room are you at? Conrad side?
Yeah, we're at the yeah.
Okay, let me put you on a brief hold.
Sure. So at this
She's
moment,
cold-blooded. She's
Wow,
cold-blooded.
she was not gonna budge. That was
no, hold on.
intense.
No, let me tell you something. She doesn't have the authority to budge.
Okay.
So at this point, you so
This is the best thing we've ever made.
you have to understand something about this, folks. Is that she
Andre's done.
She was doing her job, and I want to be very clear here. She's doing her job, and it's not
Yeah,
her fault.
right.
Okay, she's doing her job.
Yeah, but she did try to immediately pass the buck down to the email.
She
Yes,
did try
exactly.
to stonewall. She
Which
tried
was
to
fucking
defer.
bullshit,
She
and
tried
you
to
did such
defer.
a good job of going,
Yes.
no.
You stood
Yep.
your ground.
So
Yeah.
this is the thing that they will try to pass you along. Nobody told us that we had to send an email.
Right.
Very important. Very important that you escalate the situation. There is always somebody else you can talk to.
Yes.
And you want to talk to somebody. When
Yes.
you send something in an email, it doesn't hit as hard. Okay, you got to talk to somebody.
I'm going to tell you what. I recently was watching Muhammad Ali archived fights. And watching you in the ring right now, I'm seeing shades of float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. This is art.
Hey, Rick, are you familiar with the situation?
No, sir. I'm the hotel manager on duty, but how can I assist?
Yeah, so I'm calling in reference to incident 2023-001-0032 about the elevator.
Okay.
Do you want me to explain the situation to you?
Please.
Are you familiar with the elevator in the Conrad that's roped off?
Yes, sir. I understand there's an elevator or two out of order this evening.
Yeah, the reason the elevator's out of order is myself and several of my friends were in that elevator, and that elevator went into a free fall and fell about 10 stories before catching itself and then slowly bringing us down, terrifying the entire group of folks that was in the elevator. And also the emergency button didn't work and traumatized quite a few people in the elevator. I mean, as you can imagine, an elevator that went into free fall. And I'm not exaggerating either. That's the reason why it's roped off. Pieces falling from the ceiling and dust and everything like that.
Okay. I do recall seeing an email about it, but I do need to let you know that is being handled specifically by our risk management team, sir.
Well, sir. I mean, it's been 48 hours. We've been in this hotel waiting to hear for a situation. Our trip is practically over at this point.
Okay.
So I mean, so I'm wondering how quickly we could get the situation to be escalated. It's
My best guess is that you should hear from them by end of day tomorrow, sir, because they do come back to office on Monday.
Is there anything else you can do for us?
Regrettably not, sir. I apologize, but I can let them know that you called.
What do you do? There's nothing within your power as a manager to help us out here?
No, sir. It's completely out of our hands now. It's only being handled and assessed by risk management, sir, just because given the nature of the situation.
In terms of like this is outside, just so I can better understand this situation has been escalated beyond the hotel or like to a more corporate level of some sort.
And I believe it's just for liability reasons, sir. We have to make sure that we get to the bottom of it before we issue any sort of compensation, and we have to figure out a root cause and all of that good stuff.
So you haven't done a full investigation.
Sir, I'm not the right person to ask these questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought you were the manager, so I thought that maybe perhaps you'd have some maybe you have a better idea. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to inconvenience you.
No problem, sir. You haven't been inconvenienced me, but I want to make sure that I, voice your concerns and advocate for you to them and let them know that you called. Is that okay?
Would you please write down that the stay has been very disappointing from top to bottom from this situation.
Understood.
I mean,
I just want to confirm, am I speaking with Mr. Miranda?
you are speaking with Mr. Miranda, and I also would like to note that we have paid $8,000 for this room and gambled an additional $12,000 this weekend.
Okay. Are you a hosted guest? Do you have a casino host, sir?
Yes, we do.
Okay. May I know who it is so I can loop them in on the conversation?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get their card. Just one moment.
Take your time, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, now we are in a critical phase here.
Do you know anything else about him?
His number? Give his phone number.
You have a phone number? Okay, we've got a first name and phone number. Hold on, just give me a second. Hold on. His name is Kevin. Hold on, just a second.
Cameron?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and reach out to Kevin tonight as well as risk management. And
Thank
just
you.
Let them know
Thank you, sir.
the level of sensitivity for this so that way we can, tend to it as quickly as possible so you're not waiting any longer.
Sure. Yeah.
And may I know your approximate departure time tomorrow, or can I help you at least with the late checkout if in case it's beyond 11 a.m.?
Yeah,
Checkout time is?
a checkout would be wonderful. If there's anything within your power to make the rest of the stay a little bit better of an experience, please let us know.
I can go ahead and comp you as late as 4 p.m. tomorrow if you'd like to remain in the suite, sir, so that way we can hopefully be in touch with with you while you're still on property.
That would be great. That would be great.
Go ahead and set it up for 4 p.m. Is that okay?
That would be wonderful, and I would look forward to hearing back as soon as possible. Hopefully before we check out, if it's possible at all.
Maybe
I
tonight.
will stress that to them as much as I can. And then just need to let you know, sir, the keys for the late checkout, they do not update remotely. So at your leisure or at your earliest convenience, you might want to get them refreshed so that way they work until 4 p.m. for you, okay?
Yeah, no, I understand. No, I completely understand. And again, I apologize. We're not trying to be a nuisance. We're just trying to enjoy the stay here.
Well, I hear you loud and clear, sir, and I don't want to, impose any further on your last night with us.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I really do appreciate your help. We'll look forward to hearing back from you tomorrow. And what was your name?
My name is Rick Mata.
Thank you, Rick. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
I'm mad.
Okay, here's the deal. This is what
You
you have to-
fought a hell of a fight, and I feel like I just watched a heavyweight bout that went to a decision and went against the way that we thought it was going to go.
So, I mean, the thing is, like, at a certain point, like, you have to recognize when it's out of their control.
Yeah.
And it was out of his control. And he and
So, am I to infer, and I think this is what we're inferring, they are so worried about the severity of the incident that they immediately escalated it to their legal team.
Yes, and what we did there was very helpful because what we did is we applied extra pressure. And I want to be very clear here. I wasn't in the elevator, but from what I hear, it's a very traumatic experience.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
It's fucking nuts. You have this hotel by the fucking balls. You have them dead to rights. It's completely unacceptable. They had to fucking shut down the elevator.
Yep.
We noticed a problem, a safety problem with the elevator before the elevator
Yep.
even fucking exploded. So it's
White hat Karen.
It's unimaginable to me that like they think that they can get away with like throwing this up the corporate ladder and trying to immediately fucking dial it in and protect their own corporate interests rather than try to do everything in their physical power to ensure that those guests that were in that fucking hotel in that elevator are feeling good about this trip that they've taken to Las Vegas. This is not me being a bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck. I would never have this phone conversation. I would just like never go back here ever again. I would never come to this hotel ever for the rest of my fucking life if I was in the elevator that dropped 10 fucking stories. So what they're doing now is most likely trying to ensure that they limit their liability, and they're going through the security footage to see if you guys were jumping in the elevator or doing something that was disruptive.
And also,
They're going to see us all scramble
he
and
kind of
start
started
praying.
to tick me off a little bit.
Yeah.
And I threw it right back. He was getting a little.
Yeah. Oh, you said, well, I thought you could help me. You're a manager. What do you do here?
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't hit
What do
him
you
with
do
that.
here, motherfucker?
Was I? How was I? What was I like?
You were
You were
fine.
great.
I was. Yes.
Yeah.
It was
This-
art.
You were in your element for sure.
was
You
art.
were locked in. No distractions.
And I got a little snappy. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to inconvenience you. I
Yeah.
thought that you
Yeah,
were.
I like
Yeah.
that too. You did a couple things that were very good. First of all, you immediately diffuse. You start off by being like, "Oh, well, what's your name?" and also, you start off the conversation very cordially. So they don't immediately assume that you're going to be fucking, taking out the talons.
They are actually dead to rights because they're going to go to the footage and they're going to see shit fall out of the ceiling. They're going to see Emma fucking fall on the ground and lay on the ground. They're going to see me holding the emergency button. Like, they are fucked.
It's nuts to me that like in corporate America, the first thing now in hospitality, like this isn't the cops. You know what I mean? Like if it was a police brutality situation, I get it. I'm used to that kind of thing where like they immediately have so much power and so much carte blanche range to be able to do whatever the fuck kind of brutal shit they want to do. This is hospitality.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be the one fucking part of America that is,
Vegas
like,
hospitality
yeah,
too.
Yes.
This is supposed to be the fucking
Las Vegas
primo, like the entire capitalist structure fucking falls apart if it doesn't work in a situation where like the newest hotel on the fucking strip can't actually be like, yeah, sorry, my bad that we almost killed you in a brutal like Final Destination style
Unspeakably
elevator
horrible
killing
death.
So-
and scared you fucking shitless. So now here.
Yeah.
So like the thing is like what kills me is that from a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense not to take care of you.
Oh my God.
It doesn't make any sense especially because you have paid so much for this room. And you gamble. You spent $20,000. You are exactly the type of customer that they want to come back time and time again. Yeah, you are exactly the type of customer that they want. They should have comped your room immediately. Immediately. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, that's
they should
what
have
I'm
comped
saying.
it immediately.
And I think the reason why they didn't
at least
do
they
that-
should have. They reached out and been like, "We're going to comp a couple of your nights, at least minimum."
The reason why they didn't do that is because they don't want to
Accept accountability.
and have that play against them in their struggle now to limit their liability in the situation.
But on the other hand, if you accept compensation from them, you lose your leverage in a lawsuit.
Yeah.
So on the flip side of that, if you accept the free nights or whatever,
You usually can't
usually
sue them.
lose your leverage in a lawsuit.
Actually, as a matter, I think
So
you
it'd be
still can.
smarter.
I don't know if it's.
I think you
admissible.
still can. Technically, they try to scare you into saying now that you've accepted this,
Yeah.
you can't sue us anymore. But it would give them leverage in the court if you accepted some sort of compensation from it.
Yeah.
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 You also got to be careful in these situations. You never want to flex your status
No.
or anything like that, because as soon as you go to those places, like, oh, I'm a social media content creator, Mr. Such and Such. As soon as you go to those places, you lose the the human element. You like that guy's gonna go to bat for us, right? So it's important to know like what his position is in the he can't go make the decision because it's gone above his head and it's clear. It's gone above the security head. It's gone above the manager's head. He was clearly frustrated and we ended cordially, so he's going to go fight for us. You want them to fight for you.
Yeah.
You don't want people to. Did the lights just flicker?
I feel like if you slipped or
You're having a
something,
stroke.
Okay.
I feel like if you slipped or something, like it would be low level enough that you could get like some immediate restitution. Whereas this is like, I think, super high level. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like the severity of the situation is the reason why it went above. Or they have the most insanely incompetent corporate structure here at a Hilton hotel where they are just like, yeah, we'll be able to bog them down with paperwork and email.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Will had an issue earlier. Will had an issue earlier with the door. The door, he couldn't get into the hotel
Yeah, they
with
didn't
the door.
resolve that either.
There's a systemic. I can tell you right now, in this experience, there's a systemic problem with customer service at this hotel. It is fundamentally lacking in general.
Yeah, they have AI, bro. That's all
Well
you need to know.
well behind the customer service of even a normal standard hotel.
Yeah.
This is Las Vegas. It's really bad. The customer service here is not good. You can tell by the tone at which people speak to you on the phone when you're asking, like it's not like we're asking for like, oh, we didn't have enough towels in the room. It's like we free fell in an elevator and you almost killed us.
Yeah, that's
and you're
insane.
pissy that we didn't get.
They were like, "Did you send an email?" It's like, "Bitch, I almost died." What do
Yeah.
you mean a fucking email?
Yeah, it's like,
Were you crazy?
You know what I mean? And like the fact that, and again, it's not the guy's fault because he's the manager. Literally, they probably only give him that capability. Like, why wouldn't he say, "Hey, tonight"?
I've heard that this hotel is an unmitigated disaster. That's the opinion of this hotel on the Strip.
Really?
Is that Resorts World is the worst hotel, is a total disaster. Everybody who stays here fucking hates it.
I mean, I'll tell you this much: it's a Vegas hotel on the Strip. It's the newest hotel on the Strip. They don't have room service for normal rooms. The only rooms that have room service is rooms like this one, like suites. That's insane. For the record,
Yeah.
I feel like the fact that they did like the Holiday Inn style, let's
Grubhub.
outsource the fucking room service to Grubhub shit is crazy to me. I think a lot of it speaks to constant profit seeking. Like they're trying to cut corners everywhere. And that's one of those other aspects of cutting corners.
This is the first time I think that we've actually the life of a white hat Karen and a socialist. Our worlds have collided and we have teamed up
Yeah.
to fight corporations.
Yes.
No, it's so,
Seriously.
No, there's no. It's so
Seriously.
unimaginable, especially because
We
of
have
hospitality.
we're fighting. This is what I've been trying to preach the entire time. I'm a white hat Karen because this is a fundamental
I'm a
socialist principle.
Yeah, you're anti-corporatist, dude. You're
This
fighting.
is like the problem where Hassan and I clash is that he thinks that I berate the people that I talk to on the
I don't
phone.
No,
think
that was
that.
great. You were
Do you
great.
think I was
I
was
don't
I
think you were
respectful?
awful. I think you were very good.
You did what you
I
had to
would
do.
have been worse than you. For
I would
sure.
have been way
Look,
worse.
I was a little cunty.
The moment where they
I
were
would've
like,
been way
"Can you
worse.
send an email?" I would have lost my
The
mind.
email, I would have
An
been like, I would have
email?
been like, I'm sorry. My body is still coursing with adrenaline from when I almost fucking died. Why don't you send the fucking email?
Yeah.
That's insane. Because I know exactly what that is. That is a block and push
Yes.
mechanism.
Yes.
They want to fucking pass the buck down the line. They want to fucking engage in a war of attrition. They want to stop you from immediately rectifying the situation, immediately getting proper compensation for almost fucking dying in this hotel.
Because they know that as time goes on, you care less about that situation. They've also probably taken into account that you've paid a lot of money for this suite. You probably have a decent amount of money, and you probably don't care, and it's not worth the trouble. That's what they're betting on. Okay, they'll bet on you to forget about it.
I disagree.
Really?
I think that's why it's. I think that's why I feel like this is a much larger problem for this hotel chain in general, because in my experience, I've been broke and I've been rich. And usually the way people especially in this industry talk to you when they think you are someone that they want to have as a return customer is very different. They will treat, I mean, he's in a fucking suite. He's in a nicer suite than all of ours combined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which we got specifically for the podcast. Well,
Okay, nobody sound like I would not be staying
kind
here.
of for the podcast is what Marchie boy got it for. But from their perspective, this is a fucking whale. I mean,
Yeah.
his dumbass spent so much money here, is what they're thinking.
Dumb bitch.
So, they should be like, this is exactly the primo clientele that they're supposed to be giving like their best service. That's why like he has a host already immediately. The host should have checked in on you. Did he?
No,
This is the worst hotel I've ever been
Yeah,
to in
this
Las
hotel
Vegas.
sucks.
100%. There's no world in which you have a host and your host didn't. First of all,
I think
I've
we
never
should.
seen
I
your
think
host.
we should amend the tweet. I think I should put a hotel or Resorts World as an unmitigated disaster. Almost killing me.
No, wait.
They didn't
don't
even
do it.
check.
Don't do it.
Wait,
I think I
no,
should.
wait, hold on, wait, because you wait until the solution hasn't been
What the
resolved.
You have a host? And
Hold on,
first
wait.
of all,
Did you call him when this happened? You need to call him next time. He doesn't even know about it. I
but
promise
that's
you.
insane that he doesn't know about it. Okay, for those of you watching at home, if you've never been to Las Vegas, or if you've
I gotta
never
pee.
like watched a TV show about Las Vegas and you're like completely oblivious to what's going on here, this is a surveillance state, okay? Every fucking moment that you spend inside of a hotel, inside of one of these fucking behemoths here, is under constant surveillance where they're like monitoring your fucking food intake, basically, pretty much. Every aspect of this institution is designed around making sure that you're getting fucked up and you're having a great time and you're not realizing that you lost $12,000 gambling, okay? Like March, who does realize it, but is still, for some reason, oblivious to how fucking insane that is and wants to continue losing more money. He asked me literally when we had a break to give me his poker, to give me the poker chips, to give him the poker chips, sorry, that I have remaining. So because of that, your host, at least in my experience in normal casinos, your host knows everything that's going on. Your host knows exactly how many minutes that you're spending on whichever table. That's their job. Their job is to know all of that and to make sure that you're spending as much time as possible on those fucking tables and feeling happy. And when you're scared shitless for your life, you're not going to be spending a lot of time on those tables unless you're Mauricio, who did still do that, I think. So, yeah, it's additionally insane considering that this isn't like fucking Holiday Inn in Missouri. You know what I mean? This is like a hotel on the strip.
Yeah, you should call. I mean, a little advice: you straight to the top if you have a problem like this. Straight to the top. You don't want to. You escalate it immediately.
Yeah, your host also has like more power than that manager, most likely. Usually, it's well within their purview to like immediately go up to a guy who has access to be like, the room is free. We actually put you in the presidential suite, something like that.
That's why, Marsh. That's why your first call should be to that guy.
Yeah, but no, he should have checked in with
But
March.
there's the way that look, regardless of what he should or shouldn't have done, There's a reason the structure at this hotel has made it so that host does not know about this situation.
Yeah, which is crazy. That's why it's like a systemic
But
issue.
also, your host should be checking on you because you're spending this type of money. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
He should
Bro.
he should be even more eager to make
I've-
an impression on you.
I've been to Vegas hotels with hosts. Like, that's crazy. I have a host. I have a host inside of the M group. And like, when I
gotta
explain
pee.
this to people, I hope people understand, like, they literally calculate every single, like, they look at exactly how many minutes you spend. Each individual that walks into the fucking casino that has a card, especially if they're considered like high profile clientele that spend a lot more money, the casino has a complex mathematical algorithm to literally constantly surveil every single step you take inside of the fucking casino and to ensure that they're maxing out on time spent on those fucking tables. When I explain this to people, I don't think they understand how fucking rigorous the structure
this
is.
goes.
Yeah, it's not like oh yeah, this guy he's a big spender. Like, no, they fucking know exactly what the probability is and how much you're gonna spend, or by looking at your previous track record of gambling on specific tables. There are ways to obviously manipulate the system. If you really want to know about it, you can, for example, go to as long as you sit at any table for an extended period of time, every single time you're sitting at a table, the time that you spend is more important than the money that you lose or win. But, that's for a different day, I guess.
Yeah. I don't want this episode to go too long. This will be a truncated. Yeah, this is a truncated premiere episode, but obviously the content was fire, everybody. Am I
God
right?
damn.
One more round of applause for our Karen.
Thank you.
He's a
Thank you.
hero.
I made up for all the white hat Karens that I missed that I'll start recording
Yes.
again.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your support. We're going to truncate this because obviously we have some stuff to do. We got to make sure Hassan gets home safe and is able to stream. But thank you for joining us. Greetings from Vegas. We appreciate you all so much on the Patreon. The calendar is coming shortly.
That's
we have
right.
more cool stuff for you guys coming.
Hell yeah.
And we always, always, always appreciate you. And it was nice to meet so many of you here at TwitchCon.
Fuck yeah.
Here's hoping we can meet you at the next one.
Yes, we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye now.